Amazing won't do it justice. Amazing won't do it justice, but amazing also doesn't do justice what the O-line, what DK did on that catch, what the receivers did, what Ken Walker, Zach Charbonnet did all game long, the tight ends, man. It takes a special group to rally around a guy that, is coming into his second game of the year, right? Used to the same thing all year long, same cadence, same spin of the ball, everything. For a team like that, not just the offense, the defense to rally around me tonight, man, that was amazing.
I hear some emotion in your voice.
Yeah. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. I'm just blessed. Blessed with a great group of guys, a great city, great coaching staff. It's awesome. It's a wow.
Drew, when did you even know you were going to be playing tonight?
Oh, there's a long story going into that one. But I kept the mentality that I was going to play, regardless of what was going on, how people were looking and whatnot. I was just like, you know what, you're going to go out there and play, so just be ready to play. Found out when we got here that I was going to get the nod and roll the dice, baby. Let's go.
Take us back to the touchdown pass to Jackson. Just what was the play call? Take me through it.
Yeah. I mean, I'll remember that play call for the rest of my life, but we're breaking the huddle. I knew Jax had the one-on-one. Good reminder from Shane in the headset. I said, hey, Jax, if you're one-on-one, I'm throwing you this pill. Sure enough, gave us a one-on-one look. Corner was soft. Jax hit him with some speed. Back pylon, back box throw, came down with it.
Again, Drew, we can see the emotion on your face. We can hear it in your voice. Can you just describe what you're feeling in your heart right now?
Yeah, it's so hard. It's so hard to describe the feeling of, not playing for so long, or at least what feels like a really long time to me. And then you sit there, you watch games, you wonder, can I do this still? I haven't been out there on the field. That's the human nature of it. You get back out there last week, and I'm like, you know what? I'm the man still. I can go do this. And then you got another test this week where I didn't know if I was going to play or not. Sure enough, ended up playing. We're playing the Eagles tonight. And the boys around me rallied tonight. And it just, gosh, it feels so good. It feels so good. I'm so proud of everybody tonight.
Congratulations to you. We're all happy for you. Congrats. Happy holidays.
Drew Lock led the Seattle Seahawks to a huge win over the Philadelphia Eagles, and it was in true storybook fairy tale fashion. But what happened after the game was something you have to see. I'm not sure if you saw this post-game interview he did right after he threw the winning touchdown. The kid was excited, and he had all of us excited for him. His 5-year career finally came to fruition. Seahawks starter Geno Smith couldn't go, and Drew Lock got the nod just before kickoff. And so then he goes into the game and he plays like an all-pro. The media, Twitter, it all lit up right after the game. Not just because he won, not just because he threw the winning touchdown, but because of a heartfelt, emotional message that he gave during his post-game interview. Congrats to Drew Lock for a well-deserved win. And if you have a couple moments, check out his full post-game presser that he did.
Drew, all right. If last week was fun for you, what was that?
Oh, that was a lot of fun. That was, it was more than fun. I can't find the right word for it right now, but it was a blast, man. One of those classic NFL games, besides the 2-minute drive in the first half, 3 drives there, a couple penalties stopped us, scored on one of them, and man, hats off to our defense tonight. For us scoring 17, again, I think that's what we scored. I just know we scored a little bit more than they did, but for them holding what they did tonight, man, that's a powerful offense who scores lots of points, and hats off to them, man.
Sounds like you got emotional on the field afterwards during the post-game interview. What went into that emotion?
Thousands of things, man. We'd be here all night to talk about them all, but just I think it was just the over the top feeling of you don't get very many moments, you don't get very many opportunities in this league, and with every opportunity you get, you need to be as ready as you can be, because you don't get a ton of them. And for us to come out tonight and play the way we did and get a win, and one of 2 opportunities I had this year to start, gosh, I was excited. I was emotional. I was emotional for myself, but I was emotional for these guys in this locker room. it's been a rough couple weeks. We needed a win. We needed a win to pull us back, get our spirits back up. And that's what we did here tonight as a team. We did it as a team.
Is there any one particular moment that maybe wasn't as obvious to us watching, but that you experienced that will stick with you for a long time following this?
At the quarterback position, you're supposed to, assume good things to happen. So the one thing that's going to stick with me tonight is the deep ball to Tyler on the right side of the field, going left to right if you're on our sideline. Maybe we wouldn't have to have the heroics at the end of the game if we hit that one, but the story's not as cool, I guess, so I guess we're glad we missed it.
Drew, you mentioned that play. I think you only had about 120 passing yards up until that last drive. You didn't hit on that one to Tyler. To come back and hit the one to DK to get you guys moving down there, hit the one to Jackson for the game winner. Just how good did that feel in the moment? What you were kind of thinking as that kind of whole thing played out?
Yeah, I think the thing that, you always try to get to as a competitor is when you're out there on the big stage, the big moment, the 2-minute drive to go win the game, you're just not thinking. You're just reacting. You're using all the training, all the instincts that you've gained from when I was in 3rd grade, started playing football till right now. All the reps that we have in 2-minute drives in the indoor, where I'm going against the one defense on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So really, what was I thinking? I wasn't. I was just flowing, making decisions with the ball, and guys were going up and getting it. Guys were going up and making plays. Jax, DK, Tyler, everybody all day, the tight ends, and not to mention our O-line and our backs tonight. That being able to run the ball like we did against that front and that defense is special, to say the least.
What did you see on the throw to Jackson? Just kind of take us through the play. What did you see there?
It was actually sweet. Shane came back to that call. We ran that call on the first 3rd down, first drive, and we didn't use the element of one-on-one go ball to Jax on that. We had man that first time, but my plan going into it was we're going to work the concept side first. First 3rd down, I get this call, and I'm breaking the huddle. Shane gives me the little reminder in the head, say, hey, don't forget Jax one-on-one if you got him. Like, all right, break the huddle. Jack's around, hey, you're getting the ball. You're getting the ball if you get one-on-one here. Because we had already played that front side. Who knows how they were really going to play that concept if they'd kind of seen and felt the same thing earlier in the game. And sure enough, they gave us one-on-one. Kind of the perfect look. We had an off corner. Jax kind of tempoed it off the ball, and he hit the Jets and put that thing in the back corner.
After that touchdown, the TV copy kind of caught you and Geno looking at each other doing the strap-on conversation. Right?
Yeah.
So, what's your guys' relationship like now? How helpful has he been to you during these 2 weeks?
That's like an unsung hero in these last 2 weeks, man. The encouragement that he's given me, the little pep talks here and there, helping in the film room. It was so cool that when roles flipped and I was gonna have to go be the starter, he did the same thing for me that I was trying to do for him. That's just an unselfish dude in there, man. I appreciate him more than words can describe. Talking to me before that 2-minute, you're the best player on this field. You're going to lead us down this field right now. Go get it done. Just things like that, man. It's really cool. This is a really special quarterback room, including Sean when he came in here these last couple weeks. Just a savvy vet, man. Knows a lot about ball, and it's really comforting having him in the room. It's just an awesome group.
Drew, when he won the job last year, you mentioned your relationship with him, how you guys were pulling for each other, and how important that was for you there. To see him in this moment over there, kind of being right there along with you, celebrating you when you hit that, how good does that feel to know that he's hanging with you on that night?
Yeah, it was just a full circle moment for, I think, the both of us. Like I've said many times, and I'm up here, I never want to be put in that position where I'm looking to the sideline and seeing him. He's the starter for this team, and that was what we had planned going into last season, what we had planned going into this season, and I'm supposed to be there for him. I'm supposed to be helping him out, but unfortunate situation, and for him, like I said, to reverse those roles and be my biggest supporter out there, man, that's really cool. It's really cool stuff.
The way that Pete has spoken so confidently about you, going back to last year, everybody in these couple weeks during playing, what has his confidence done for you in the last couple of years?
Yeah, it's got me back to being, more of me, more of who I am. And that's a confident guy that we'll go out there and sling the ball around, man. He gives me full confidence to go be exactly who I am. And he preaches that all the time. Don't be more than who you are. Just go out there and be you, because you're here for a reason. We want you here on this team. And when you go try to do a little more, that's when you start acting out of character. And I think tonight was a great test of that, with it kind of being a slow game, not a lot of points. I thought both sides of the ball, offense and defense, did a great job of just staying relaxed and knowing as long as there's a couple seconds on the clock, we're going to have a chance in this game. And sure enough, we left it with 28, 26 left. So.
What was the pregame situation like, not knowing if you're ready? Or?
Yeah, all throughout the week, it was, knowing Geno's close. So just prepare like you're the starter, prepare like you're going to play, and he's going to do his workout, and then we're going to tell you after that. And that was just the mindset going into it. I mean, that's my job. It's what I signed up for, knowing and not knowing when I'm gonna have to step out there on the field. And I appreciate the guys rallying around me, man. It's a really special group, and I just couldn't be more proud of everybody tonight.
When did you find out that you were going to start?
A little bit before kickoff today.
He had one catch for 8 yards in the first 3 quarters.
Yeah.
For him to come up with not 1, not 2, but 3 huge catches on that final drive, what does it say about him kind of putting the passing game on his shoulders there to give you guys that chance to?
Yeah, I appreciate him trusting me. I put that ball low to him on the Omaha, or on the out route, down on the red zone. And I went up to him, I'm like, my bad, man. He goes, man, quit apologizing to me. Just go out there and play. And I'm like, okay, all right, you're right. I'm going to go out there. We're just going to ball. We're just going to sling this thing around. And sure enough, I appreciate him keeping his composure throughout the night, because, him being him, he should want the ball every play. And when you're not getting, you're staying cool, you're staying calm, knowing that every opportunity, that next play, you might get it. I appreciate that out of him tonight.
Drew, just to go back to piggyback on the relationship with Geno. You guys have now both kind of had iconic moments on Monday Night Football in the last 2 seasons. I mean, really, what does that mean, moving forward for you guys?
Yeah.
Relationship together?
It's just going to keep growing, man. Our relationship's going to keep growing. I think we hugged like 10 times in the locker room tonight, and he's just so excited for me. And, I appreciate genuine excitement, out of him towards me, because that's not easy to do, man. It wasn't easy, when he got named the starter for me last year. It's not easy for him now, watching him from the sideline. I know the type of competitor he is. He wants to be out there every single snap, man. But I just appreciate his pure joy for me, and likewise, I've been giving him pure joy to him.
Drew, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.